Welcome back, everybody, to Sanity Lost, the podcast where people turn into the song Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Do you think if you put fire to someone's head for long enough, not just fire, like heat, their brain will pop like a popcorn?
No.
They should.
While they are alive or not?
I mean,
Because
just in general, I don't think it's going
just
to pop.
slowly melt.
Yeah.
Unless you have a hard kernel brain, in which case, I mean, you have far, far greater problems at that point.
I got metal plates in my head.
Yeah, there's probably too many openings for it to build any pressure.
I get XM radio for free.
Still nothing good on it.
Yeah.
And now that we're all on a list,
Which one?
yes,
All of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
Look, as someone who's writing a book, there are many lists I'm on.
I was going to say, we are on multiple lists just by association.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's between that, writing a book, and writing multiple TTRPG adventures. Like, there's got to be multiple lists you got put on. And you're like, how does a spleen feel when you squish it in the bare hand? That's actually not one that I searched, but now I will.
And
you don't
all
even
the
have
drugs.
to search it. You just said it. And
Yes.
now everything will start giving you
Do you
those
think it feels
answers.
more like a stress ball, a beanbag, or wet jelly?
Yuck.
Yes.
Warm
It's,
wet
it's
jelly.
it's like one of those like squeezy balls with the netting that like when you squeeze the bubbles pop out.
That's
of
your
it.
favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it's like.
a stress ball with fishnets.
Yes.
Yeah. There was something else I was going to mention, but then I forgot it. So I'm going to mention something else, that this is the last episode I'll have this chair. I have a new chair coming in tomorrow.
So,
Well, that's
what chair did you
exciting.
get?
A Mavics chair, I think it's called. I got it as a Memorial Day weekend deal, and I was like, do I really want to spend this much money? And then the other part of my brain's like, you sit in a chair for multiple hours, you idiot. Pay the money and stop complaining. It's like, but do I really? And I bought it.
Yeah.
So
Going back to that whole, like, waking up in pain for no reason, buying an expensive chair will help with that.
Or at
apparently
least
it
one
has a
that feels
massage.
good to sit.
It has a
Yeah.
massage feature? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
My old chair
that came
had one.
free.
Had
The
a
pillow.
massage. Oh,
the
that's
pillow had
right.
a
I
if you plugged
forgot.
it in, it had a
Yeah,
little USB
that
thing.
was weird though.
I never used it.
Yeah.
It didn't have, this one's like built into the back, and it's like, it has heating, cooling, and can massage. And I'm like, all right. But it's like the lower back-ish area.
Yeah.
But they're like, hey, it's free. Like, this is like normally an extra $100, but there's Memorial Day deal. I'm like,
Well, that's
Aye.
fun.
we'll see. And then it's just next session, and I'm just gonna be like, so my back will have more air conditioning than my whole apartment.
Yeah, you're gonna be living in your chair just because it's the coolest place in your house.
Yeah, I have decided after Charity Palooza, I'm moving. So,
Okay.
yep.
That's fun.
Do you
have
know
a place
where?
set?
Yeah.
There's a couple places, like, I'm gonna seriously like start actually putting applications and stuff. And
Okay.
doing, there's a place that I want to move to, which the downside is I won't be able to walk across the street to get to the train station for like one specific point of the year, but it's okay.
What?
It won't be near a train station. Like when I go to charity.
Oh,
when I go to
it won't. I thought
Facts
you were
Unplugged.
saying that just during one part of the year you won't be able to walk to the train station, and I was like,
because that's the only
No.
time of the year he does.
what?
Exactly.
I mean, I understand now, but I was very confused for a hot second.
So for that one part of the year that he walks to a train station, he won't be able to.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah. Well, that's
So.
exciting.
Yeah. Apparently this one has, well, the last time I looked, it has central air and a washer and dryer in the unit.
That is an upgrade.
Yeah, it I might also get lucky and not have mold. But anyway, I can't dream too big.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be my goal. Oh no, the dream will be I can get Verizon back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the fun thing. No one told me when I got older than I was a couple years ago that I would be like, do I want to look at apartments today? I thought we would have robots by now, and not the weird ones. I thought we have cool mech robots, like Gundams.
And that would mean you don't have to look for apartments?
No,
No,
it would
you just
mean that
take 'em.
we're in a...
Oh, okay.
Yes, we could live in Gundams.
It sounds
Gundam stories
terrible.
crack me up. They crack me up so much
terrible.
because I think everyone that there's all the kids that watch Gundam growing up. They're like, I love this robot. It's so cool. Yeah, blah blah blah. Completely missing everyone is war's bad, like real bad. We probably shouldn't do it, but then like all the like preteen and teenagers are just like robot. I was one of them.
I was gonna say, you missed the nuance of the message.
Mm-hmm.
But
And then yeah, but then like I bought like the original comics and reading it, and it's just like okay. And then I watched, I think it was Gundam Unicorn. It's very pretty, but that one is very much nail on the head. Just war bad, okay. So,
That's
Yeah.
basically what like Evangelion was.
it's pretty much what Metal Gear Solid is. Can we not have nukes? Nukes, no, please.
If there's a mech in it, the message is war bad.
Not Nichio. There's a mech in there. I don't know if anybody knows what Nichio is.
I don't.
It's it's an anime. It's like it follows like it doesn't have like a continuing storyline. It's like all like 5-10 minute episodes, and it follows this one classroom. I think it's like an all girls like middle school class or something like that, and it's all like cutesy like art, but it's just so goofy. And so like this one kid, my brother showed it to me this episode where this girl like is sleeping in class or something, and the teacher yells at her and just like, go stand in the hallway. And so she's standing there, and then like there's a deer in the courtyard of the school, and she's like, it's so peaceful. And then it's like, what's the principal there? And then it just proceeds to be like this giant WWE wrestling match between the principal and this deer, and she's just like just like screaming in the hallway, and then finally somebody else comes out, and like the teacher and the deer left, and she's just like just like, what's going on? And my brain is broken. But there's a mech in that one, but it's just like a maid for this like super genius toddler, but is also like
So it
dumb.
sounds like your, average everyday Japanese anime.
Yeah. So it is really goofy though. Like I'll see if I can find a clip later and put it in the Discord, because it's just the like animation team like for certain things just go hard while there's this other stuff just like okay. But yeah. You know what also goes hard? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Button. Yeah, that's right. I found the creepy music again. It's been too long. We'll see how long I actually want to listen to this. If you guys get me distracted enough, maybe longer. So yes, last episode we had Funeral Part 2, but everyone was a little bit better, and then we had a few hotheads. 5 people have a flame rune on their head, one being our very own August, who I think he took the news well. But anyway, they have 5. Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Some of them are a combo thing, but anyway, they have a list of items from a mysterious entity named Mother that texted them. And those items are a tome of Celtic rituals, a cross of silver, a sapling with 4 branches, 7 colors of used chalk, a record player, and a jazz record. And they have 5 hours to collect these things. Deli went with Sarah over to her bookshop, which I just realized I never found out where it actually is in this dumb town, but it's somewhere within driving distance. So they are going that way, and Deli abandoned her brother to be like, you can hang out with your other brother, David, the one that doesn't know you exist half the time.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
And, but we still don't know what David and August are going to be doing. However, real quick, I need everyone to give me a little bit of sanity rolls. Because that was, for everyone listening, I forgot to do it when everyone's head caught on fire.
My sanity is like so high right now.
I rolled a 30. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is a 93 over 40.
Oh no.
That was a 96 over
Well,
80.
what is happening to you guys?
Okay.
I got a 76 under 91.
You have 91 sanity?
I went to therapy for a really long time, guys.
Okay. Well, you're gonna still, you pass it. You're gonna take at least one point.
Fine.
And let's see. Do I have a 1d4 here? I don't. So here, I'm just gonna.
You want? I can roll a 1d4.
Here's one. At least I clicked it. There we go. That one's for. Okay, This one's for August. This one's for David.
Okay, I'll take your 1d4 because mine was a 2.
I realized I rolled the first one and I didn't actually say who it was for, so I'm like, okay, I gotta be fair. All right. Which, you know what? I think we saw how that sanity played out already with August. Now, one thing that we need to be aware of is keep in mind, because this is all going to pretty much take place in a day. Just keep track of whatever 1/5 of your current sanity is. Because if you lose 1/5 of your current sanity in one day, you can go temporarily insane.
Okay.
So make sure, write that down or somewhere where you can remember it. But right now, well, David, August, what would you guys like to do?
So I think David's first call is going to be getting the priest's attention and tracking down the Silver Cross. Because they're at probably the most likely spot where they can get a Silver Cross. So basically, he's going to scan the room real quick, find where the priest is, and get the priest's attention and call him over.
All right. Well, you can see pretty clearly, like in this now, like the priest is like, he kind of stands up and he's like, everyone, if you can, I don't remember what his voice was, but he was just like, everyone, if we're gonna just ask you to leave and go home. Everyone that has this affliction here, we'll find a different room for you guys and get you something to eat or drink just to keep you guys comfortable. The paramedics are on their way. And like he says that, and he's kind of ushering people out at the moment. So he might be a little bit busy, but I'm trying to see. There's the fun, because this was 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I can't remember what I mentioned in the first episode. So, give me a luck roll. At both you and August, real quick.
A 57 under 70.
I rolled in 8 under 42.
Alright. So, David, you remember when your mom went up and talked that she mentioned how Caleb's record player was donated to the fire company. And that it's she's glad that it's still getting used there. And then Percy's the one that you remember your mom mentioning a record player, and I almost said Percy because his name is still on the character list here. August, you like maybe Deli sent you the list or something to see if anything you could help with anything, and you remember that it's at the fire company. The record player.
The record player. Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I share that information with David.
Okay, so we'll definitely need to get a hold of the fire company and get that sorted out. So
Should we just go and take it? I don't know if I've got a lot of time here.
Well, we've got 5 hours to work with. I know we're gonna have to move quick, but we don't need to panic. Just keep calm.
I mean, because
We've got
I
this.
can steal the thing.
I don't think we're gonna have to steal. I don't think it'll be a problem here.
All right. I'm just saying. I can steal.
We got this. It's fine. Father, do you have a moment?
No. No.
Sounded more like a Jewish rabbi.
Father, why have you? You feel like you might be possessed by a demon or something?
Is it because I'm Italian? No. No, he's just like, if you don't mind, just give me a couple more minutes. As you kind of see him still shuffling people out. If you don't mind, here, if you can just go with one of the nuns, and this is the problem where I'm like, I am not super familiar with normal church stuff. I was like, would they have nuns there? I don't know. If you go with one of our volunteers, you see the lady who was taking in charge of the food. She's like, here, if you can just take your mom and your family, just give me a couple minutes to get everyone out of here, and I can meet you in the back room.
So I guess while the nun is taking us or getting everybody to this other space, I'm going to ask her if she has a cross that she knows to be silver, or knows where I can find one in the church.
Let's see. Let's roll.
To start where we're at and get what we can right now.
She's like, I know that we have a cross, but I'm more kind of service duties and stuff, kind of meal, helping out with meals, for this, for our family, for our congregation, and just kind of meal trains and stuff. I know there's churches. I know there's crosses. I honestly don't know what they're made of, though. The priest should, once he comes back in. He shouldn't be long. You could see people were being understanding and kind of making their way out.
Well, okay, so we got other stuff we need to find as well. Do you know if do you have a kids service or anything like that might have different colors of chalk?
I can go look if if you can just take your family down to that, and she like kind of points to rooms, like, I can go check what we have in our closets, and just give me a minute or two, and I can go look.
That'd be great. We need 7 different colors, please.
Okay.
And
1 second.
with that, David will move with the rest of the family to this room and say, "Hey, Mom.
Who are you? No.
So, Dad's record player. He had jazz records too, right?
Yeah, I think he had a few. I don't know. All that went. I think it went to the fire company. Yeah, the fire chief Bartley. That's who he gave it to. Are you writing that down, son?
Yes, I'm taking notes.
Oh, that's his first time.
Wow.
You would have done much better in high school if you took more notes.
Always the teacher, Mom. I know.
You might have gotten a wife.
Wow. Wow, that's a low
Mom,
blow.
harsh.
Yeah, that's a low blow.
Rose got it from whoever's
Caleb's mom.
yelling at Caleb's mom.
Yeah.
Mrs. Winters.
Yes.
The Winters
She
that shall
does.
not be named.
She doesn't say that. Yeah, she's dead. So
Oh, man.
she showed up in one episode or one chapter. Sorry, go ahead. She didn't say that.
I'm working on taking care of whatever this is, but we gotta find a bunch of stuff, and we got a limited time to work here. Does anyone know where a nursery or something like that would have saplings might be around town?
Alright, and like at this point, like Daniel, like he kind of gets up. He's like, I don't know what are you doing? Like, come on, can't you see that? Like even your own friend is. I don't even know who he is, but he looks like the rest of us. Like, why are you trying to do this? It's like you're never around. Why are you like? Is this just for you to leave again?
Daniel, you know this is. You know what happened with Dad a long time ago. You know this is why I'm not around that often. This is what I do. I'm trying to sort this out. I know it's been hard.
Yeah, well, someone had to pick up the pieces while you were out doing whatever. You can check the hardware store. You can check Kohl's. They might have something, but look, Dad told me to give this to you. I was gonna wait till later. I wouldn't even know if I wanted to give it to you, but here. And he kind of gives you this package. It's like it's up to you if you want it. Like.
So David will accept it and just open to find out what it is.
You see Caleb's gun.
Okay,
The
But that's
gun.
not what I. Huh?
The gun that I still don't know why I'm keeping in this game. I had fun with it a couple chapters ago, but I'm like, we'll just keep it in here. And like in there's like a little like handwritten note, and it's just like, David, I knew that pretty much on like in this like handwriting cursive and all that stuff. It's just, David, I know that you followed the path that, well, was forced upon me and Aunt Cora and Uncle Skip. And I probably should have given this to you sooner. There's a lot of responsibility with this gun. So, but I think at this point, I think you're one of the best people to have it. And it's up to you who gets it, or if anybody gets it next. I trust you. And I know that even though the rest of the family doesn't understand the threats, trust me and your mom, we understand what you're fighting against. And then, like, is written, like, the instructions of like, the gun. And then, like, there's just, like, you see the symbol of the is Caleb part of the Whispers? Yeah, the Whispers. A group that you don't even know if they exist anymore. So, but yes, Caleb's gun is back in this dumb story. At this moment, the nurse comes back up, and she's like, will these work? And she holds out, like, there's, like, a ton of chalk, and most of them are, like, kind of whites and yellows. Like, they're not, like, distinct colors, and a lot of them you can see are, like, still new. But there's a couple of used. There's
Did it
like
have to be used?
That's
It did
what
say
the
used
text
chalk.
message say. Used chalk.
Okay, I got the 7 colors.
I put it and pinned it in the Discord so that way.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I saw
It
it.
didn't say how used they have to be, so
Yeah, that's.
I am happy even with new chalk, honestly. Because I will just go straight up and just be using them wherever I go while I'm hunting down this stuff. People be wondering why there's all these weird colored lines, but it'll get used.
But, like, pretty much there's a yellow and a white one. Like, that's it's like these are the only colors we have. And there's definitely some that are well used in that she grabbed.
So David will pick up a couple of the decently used ones and stick them in his pocket. And oh, thanks so much. This will definitely help. And like, okay, I need everybody to stay here. We're working to solve this. I promise we're working to sort this out, and I'll explain it as much as I can when we get back. As soon as the priest gets here, I need to talk to the priest real quick before we go, but look, Daniel, I know it's been hard. I'm gonna try and spend more time at home soon, but I was planning on spending more time at home already, but then this comes up.
And Daniel looks like he's about to say something, and Rose is just like, Daniel, sit down. David, do what you need to do. We trust you. And, like, Daniel looks like he's about to protest, and she's like, you're still my son. So you will sit there, and I will discipline you if I have to. And at this moment, before it gets even more embarrassing for Daniel, the priest walks in, and he's just like, yeah, here is the paramedic should be here within the next 5 minutes. How's everyone feeling? And just, like, he does a quick check, and and he looks at the woman, just like, oh, here, let's try to get some food and stuff, like, prepared for them. And then, like, he catches, like, oh, yes, sorry, you had a question for me?
Yeah, so I know this is gonna sound almost a little bit sacrilegious to you, most likely, but I at least have some familiarity with what's going on. I need a silver cross as part of what we need to help fix this. Do you have a silver cross that we can use to help fix this problem?
No, unfortunately. Like, we have some crucifixes that are wooden with a silver Jesus on it and of our Messiah, but I don't know if that's exactly what you're looking for. You could go to, I don't know, the Divine Redeemer Church down the street. That they might have something, but I honestly don't have silver, like up pure. If you're looking for pure silver, like
I think it probably has to be pure silver. It's still, I'm still sorting out the details, but
yeah, I would check there. I don't know if anyone's there at the moment, but
do you know anybody there that we can call and have meet us there?
let me check as I quickly look up what denomination church this is.
Even if it's not the Catholic Church, I have a suspicion they'd have numbers of at least some people.
Yes, no, I'm just trying to make sure I'm using the right thing here. Okay, it is another Catholic church. Where's this tab? Make sure I don't close something I don't need to. And it's like, yeah, the priest actually lives in the parish there, so I don't know. He should be there. If not, I don't know. That's all I can kind of help you with at the moment. Like I've been in there once. It looked like they had some sort of like I let the keeper roll to see what I remember. Okay. Yes, they did. It looked like they had a silver cross there. I don't know how silver, if it's pure silver or not, but it's in their sanctuary. You'll just have to ask the priest there if you can take it.
We're gonna need some strong persuade rolls, I'm sure. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to run some errands, try and collect a bunch of stuff. Please keep my family as comfortable as you can, and keep them here, even if the paramedics want to take them to the hospital or something. We need them to stay here so everybody is together.
Okay. And like he turns to August. Okay, son, you heard him. You got to come over here.
Well, I mean, I think August was planning on running these errands with me, and maybe best if he does. I don't know. How do you feel, August? You want to help run these errands and help be convincing?
I mean, I'm up for anything at this point. I need to do something, or I'm going to sit here and go crazy.
Roll sanity. No,
So, David is also going to quickly text the list of things that he's got sources for currently in his plans over to Deli, both Deli and Sarah, and say that he's heading to the other church to try and secure the cross currently. And that way, once they find the tome, they have the next set of things then to be looking for.
All right. So let's go to Deli and Sarah. So you guys kind of drive. You get turned down South Market Street, down East Ave, and you kind of whatever you get on like 61 that brings you to like the northern part of town. And there's like a little kind of strip mall area. I don't know if there actually is because I don't actually have the real map up, but you can see you kind of get to West Gerard Street and Hemlock Street, kind of before you hit. Like you can kind of see signs in there of the farmers market, kind of off to the side a little bit, but you kind of get to there, and she kind of turns onto. Is that Houndline? Okay. the text is blurry on my screen. Hemlock, and there you can see is it's like summer books, and it's just like a very like kind of old brick building. And she pulls in, and it's like, yeah, we closed it for the funeral, so there shouldn't be any customers here. Let's shall we get to work?
Absolutely.
Seasonal readings. There we go. That's the name of this stupid place.
That is a good name. I love that.
So yeah, she goes in there and she lets you in, and it's just like the smell of book,
Which
like,
is Deli's favorite smell.
just kind of smacks you in the face, and she's like, here, if you just follow me. And she's like kind of goes to her office, and
I would imagine that Deli's like fairly familiar with the shop too, because she's like been here and.
okay, well, then she'll tell you, like, if you want to go to the back storage area, I'm gonna grab the ledger out of my office, and
Deli's like, oh, just check in your drawers too. See if any of that chalk that we used last time was still there.
okay, roll luck.
Okay. Okay, 24 under 31.
Yes, I kept it away from, well, as I said, we get help from all different ages, and I don't know why my last hiree decided to eat most of it, but here we got I have some red left over here. It's
nice.
Not much, and it's like one of those, like the ones from the church were like the skinny kind of long rods. This one's like those thick, chunky, round
like
ones.
the kids' chalk. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and it's even got like one side that's like flat from like
Yeah, being scribbled on.
yes. So
Deli
Has
takes
teeth
it and
marks
like
in it.
drops it in her
yes,
bag. Yeah.
it's a little soggy. But yeah, she's like, okay, I got the ledger here, and let's see. I think with this, you know what? Because she has everything recorded. This pretty much what this roll is just going to determine how long it's going to take. So this is going to be library use.
Okay.
So you are on a clock. So, and she's got a pretty decent size like collection, and so yeah. What did you roll?
Okay, that is a 32 under 39.
Okay, so you're searching through everything. Like I'm gonna say it takes about like 15 minutes maybe to get there.
Okay.
And then so like about 30 minutes in with searching, you finally like you guys like open up one of the crates there, and you kind of like ruffle through, and there's just like Irish encyclopedia, like cool places in Ireland, St. Patrick, what's the deal with all these snakes, and then it's just like I'm trying to think of like what would be a fun word to use, but it's just like this like old leather bound book, very well weathered, and it has, I think it's called a Dorian knot. Let me look it up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's yes, so it's got the Dorian knot symbol, or Gordian knot. Is it the Gordian knot? I don't know. What is this thing? There's a, let's see. Oh, there we go. Celtic knot. What is this here?
It's all
So
tied
anyway,
up.
yeah, here. I will post this in there. So like it's got one of these symbols on it, which for anyone that's looking at it, it is like almost like a grid of loops, kind of crisscrossing over each other, where the beginning and end cannot be found. And it's and it's got like pretty much it's got that symbol kind of just well worn on it, and then as I lost roll 20, there it is. As you open it up, and like on the inside cover is just like the esoteric studies of Dorian O'Knapp.
Dorian who?
O'Knapp. O-C-N-A-P.
This family has a very long history.
For anyone who wants to know, this is the fictional family I made up in Knights and I Betrayal at a House at a Hill legacy game. And Knapp, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, means crap in Irish and Celtic.
Of course it does.
So, oh crap. Yes, so written by Dorian O'Knapp. O'Knapp. And it's just like in there is just like, as you leaf through it, is just this definitely like Celtic runes that if you're just doing a quick look through, you're not able to really, like, you would need some time to like really make sure, but with your experience of dealing with esoteric tomes and just this stuff, you, and like even with Sarah just like looking at it as well, I was like, yeah, no, that looks like what you're looking for.
Deli's like, I can't believe we found this so fast. Maybe luck is actually on our side this time.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Well, if
Sarah, is there on our way back to the church, is there anywhere we could stop to look for saplings?
there's woods, like, and she like, there's some woods over there. If we want to just go in there, I don't know if there wouldn't be one at the hardware store. Like, I don't know.
How far are we from the hardware store? Pretty close, right?
Yeah,
From
you
where
guys are like
said-
right down the street from. You actually passed it on the way.
Yeah, and then there's like some playgrounds here too. Okay, so Deli is like, yeah, I don't know, what? Maybe the hardware store, and then worst case we can see if anything's growing at the park.
Is Atlas Fire Company number 1 the fire station, the fire company that the record player got donated to?
It is now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll say yes, because I don't. That's one of the things I wrote down and never actually looked up where it is. So yes.
It's right up there as well. So I would assume at some point between
What street
Okay.
is that on? And I'll mark it on the map here.
it's West Sailor and Laurel. There's also another fire
There's
company
one.
park right there.
We'll say it's that one.
Yeah, it's like right there. Close enough.
Yes. For anyone listening, I told them, hey, bring up a map of Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania, because the one that I took a picture of has options, but you guys could possibly find other options that me not thinking of, or the map that when I took the picture of did not save the same things I was looking at. So yeah, they are looking at a modern day map as well, which it's still close enough. So, but yes, So yeah.
Okay, so we're
There's
gonna go
that.
to the hardware store first.
All right. So at this point, the first hour is done.
Okay.
And let's go. Yeah, so for you, it's like, yeah, hour 1 out of 5 is done. But let's see, for the last, like, we'll go back in time a little bit. Because I believe if you guys are going to Divine Redeemer Church, I believe it's right down the road
Yeah, it's
from Lady Divine. I think it's just down New Market a little bit.
it's right here.
Oh, right there? Okay. Yeah. So it's down all the way to New Market and down East Ave. But, yeah, you guys can go there, and we'll say it's within, you got like 30 minutes within the hour. As you guys kind of get out and see this old stone-looking church.
I guess we look for wherever the rectory or parish or wherever the priest would be, and knock on the door or something to get his attention.
You just start banging down the door.
Let's see. Photos. I'm like looking at the picture now to see if there's I can see where this is a really neat looking church. Let's see. Images. Maps. Maps, please. I just want to see if I can see if I can see where the parish is.
Johnny, are you making noise?
I was.
Oh, it wasn't picking you up at all.
Oh, okay. It's probably. I was like talking very lightly.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I like saw your
Filter
mouth
was probably
moving. I was
blocking
like, are
I was
you...
just singing a little song about maps.
You seen the
So,
Dora Explorer map song?
Nothing valuable was lost.
But now that it's been called to attention, I think we need a rendition.
I think the world is.
We missed it. Forever.
Looking at it, it looks like maybe it's like a church. There's the. Oh, I'm looking at the parish right now. It's yeah, it's pretty much this. It's the hard part of seeing like what's the actual. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's attached to like the side of the church here. As you kind of go in there and you knock, and yeah, there's no response.
Ooh, are you stealing a cross?
I guess we keep knocking, and I guess since we got these text messages, we must have cell phones of some variety. Then we'll try calling the church to get somebody's attention.
All right, so you call on the Saturday afternoon, and it rings, goes to voicemail, and just like, welcome to Divine Redeemer Parish, or church, whatever this thing's called. That's right. What? I probably should re-record this, shouldn't I? It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So if you need anything, leave a message. If you know the extension, hit that, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Beep.
Okay. David's just gonna hang up without leaving a message, but man, it's real bad mojo to steal a cross from a church.
I know, but you have to save your family. You have to do it.
What does August want to do?
I mean, August. Apparently, August is a kleptomaniac and is always up for stealing.
All right. That's what I want to hear. No. And you know what? You know, Why don't you do, is there lock picking? What do we got in here? Oh,
I
there is a
guess-
locksmith.
I guess first off, we could just try the door and see if the doors are even locked.
Good call.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
All right, roll luck. You both can if you want.
That's a 37 under 70.
Oh, I don't even need to try. My luck is way lower anyway.
Yep, so you try the front door. Nothing. You go around to the back. You see kind of like where the back entrance is. Nothing. And then, I don't know. August, maybe he looks over and is like, well, there's a rock over there. And as he's going over there, out of the corner of your eye, David, you see that it looks like there isn't a door, but there is a window that is open. That is reachable. And with that, see you next time.
Are we doing this?
This is when we're gonna find out that like we have like 32 listeners from
Mount
Redeemer,
Carmel. Yeah, from that church.
from that church. And it's like I was pretty good until they stole from our parish.
And then I'm out.
But anyway, thank you everyone for listening, and we will
Hear
return.
from you next time.
Yeah, we'll return next week with 100% more church thieving.
Absolutely.
More bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.